Hello YouTubers, sorry I haven't been with you making a video for a while. It's not been a great time for me, but I'm back now and I've lots of ideas. The first thing I wanted to do today was, I've got some watercolour paper. I just wanted to use that as my a palette for you so you could see. I wanted to just show you some of the Arteza paints that I've got. I'm a bit of a nightmare. I'm a big fan of Arteza, massive. So there's some others, look. I can't say I use them ever so much, but it is, I use them when they're on, sort of sat on the shelf, I know I've got them. So I'm going to go through first these first ones. Okay, so these are 24 of the, I don't know whether you say it as gouache colours. They're just plain colours, but I mean I go through the end, along the ends, and I put a little dipple of the colour that is in the tube on the ends. But I have to say the colour that's on the actual tube is very close to the colour that's in the tube, which is quite unusual. You don't usually get it that close. I mean, they really have got it close. I'm going to show you what they're like with, I've got a couple missing because I'm painting some boxes at the moment. With my favourite one, I really like this colour. It's absolutely beautiful. It's called Peach Red. So I just thought I'd just show you. Now these are really versatile, this paint. You can either mix it with water and have it runnier. You can use it as it is. There's lots and lots and lots of different ways of using this one. Okay, so if I go to a light patch, look how easy that spreads on and how thick it is as a first coat. If you can see that, it's absolutely stunning. I will go through and just sort of zoom in when we get a couple on the page. That is really lovely, and the coverage is fantastic. I mean, I'm a massive, huge fan of Arteza. But that is just 24 colours that came in that. I can't remember how much, 20 something pound that one was. I just wanted some flat colours. I've got other colours, don't get me wrong, but it's not quite, I just felt as though some of my other colours are cheaper, some of them aren't. I've got them from all over the place over the years, from Hobbycraft. I've got all sorts of acrylic paints and that. But I like the Arteza stuff. I'm very impressed with the Arteza. Well worth its money. They are a little bit more expensive, but they are worth paying. Okay, so that's the first set. That's the first set I think I bought out of, brought out of the entire set. Right, now, these are 10 acrylic paints. On the box, I forgot to mention, it tells you what all your colours are, so you can see what your colours are before you even open up the box, so you know if you want to use any of them. They come from with a guarantee. If you're not happy with it and all that sort of thing, it's 20% off voucher there. I love Arteza, I really do. And when you spend money with Arteza, you actually earn points, which I've just used on the other set of paints I'll show you in a second. And honestly, and they've got 50% off, or up to 50 or 60% off at the moment on some of their products, but it is well worth getting. I've got the board, the cutting board, I've got the Arteza knife, craft knives, which came in a beautiful set. The paints, I've used the Arteza clay, polymer clay, and I have to say the polymer clay is awesome. It's lovely and soft, great for my arthritis. The only issue I have with the Arteza clay is that it does not sell individually. You can't buy one individual colour, which is really frustrating because you always seem to be left with, I was left with a lot of pinks and purples at the end of it, and it would have been nice to be able to put black in it, which I used fairly early on, or another white, or, you know, I think you only get two white. There's two different colours of white, but they are white. One black. So it would have been nice to be able to add to it. So maybe that's something they could look at in the future. Right, 10 acrylic colours. Now these I absolutely love. So you've got Dreamy Lemon Yellow, Shady Orange, Fiery Red. And as you go through them, there's 10 in my box. I didn't get tubes on these ones, I got the actual bottles. And it's almost like they pearlescent into each colour. So let me find, I think my favourite one is probably the black. But you've got a lot of colours in here. There's the black. It's called Fancy Black. I'm just going to squirt a little bit out onto my brush, so I don't like to waste it. Oh, I've used this one a lot, you can tell. Oh, there we go. Oh, now we've got loads of it come out. If you can see that, actually, should we scoop that out and use it so you can see a good sort of size? I'll pick it up in a minute so you can have a look and see. It is really lovely, and each colour is like this. It kind of morphs into a different colour. I think that's a good word of the day, morphs. Like my black morphs into a little bit of gold. But can you see the coverage? And that's just one coat. You don't need to do numerous coats. You don't even need to do 2. This stuff dries as good as it paints on, and it paints on beautifully. It really does. So let me just clean my brush, otherwise we'll end up with, I don't know what. I need to change my water, it's all pink. Like I say, I've been doing some with the other, it's a flat red, so that's why my water's all red. And my craft room, my little desk with all my stuff around me, is in my lounge, because I live in a bungalow. So, right, so you have, can you see the pearlescent on that? So I think like that one morphs into, that's Playful Pink, so that will morph into a pink. Beautiful colour, if you can see that. That is purple, royal purple. That will morph, I think it's got a bit of the gold and that in it. But each one is completely different. That's the black one we just looked at. Green one. I mean, they really are beautiful. Shocking lime green, that one, and that is lovely and bright. Okay, so let me put these away. And like I say, it tells you on the top here, and it shows you a picture of the colour. So that purple there morphs into a pink. So it's called Electric Plum Purple. Fairy Tale Blue. That morphs from a purple to a blue. They really are a really lovely set, and I've used these a lot, and I would absolutely buy these again if I needed to. So let me pick this up and just show you. I don't know if you can see that. How beautiful. There we go. There is a little bit of light shining onto it from the light, because it's obviously still wet. But it really is a beautiful colour. It's the black with the morphing of the gold. Really, really nice. Okay. Oh, looks like I've got a helper. Come on in. I don't know where she's gone. Oh, she's here. Okay, so this next one, this is quite a big one. The only reason I got this size was because it's on sale to start with, and I think it was reduced down to 20 something pounds. And then I had my reward points, which I've sort of gained and got from buying stuff from Arteza before, which is really, I have to say, it's really like a little cherry on the top, which reduced it, and I paid under £20 for these. So I have 36 acrylic metallic colours. Now they really are amazing. I just want to show you, I'm going to do a couple of these colours so you can see how beautiful they are. I've lost my brush, there it is. So these come in the tubes. I think with the tubes I find it a little bit easier to use. You're a bit more in control. Let me move that over slightly so we've got a bit more room. Okay, look at that, ladies and gentlemen. I absolutely love these. I really do. I will hold it up to the light in a minute. I've used this to paint on a couple of wooden boxes, and I have had to put 2 coats on. But it is lovely and thick. You can use it and water it down if you would like to. That's the pink one. That one's called Pearl Rose. But every single one of them inside here are metallics and pearls, and it just keeps going on and on and on. There are so many. There are 36. It just is every single colour. You look at it and I think, goodness me, I want to use that. Oh God, what can I use that for, and so forth. It really is beautiful. And there's a lilac. I want to show you another colour, but I can't decide on which colour to show you. That's what happens with them. Let me put those ones back in there. Let's try a blue, shall we? Let's just clean my brush. Okay. Look at that. I am absolutely in love with these colours. They really are beautiful. Like I say, the metallics, I have found that you will need to do a couple of coats, depending on what you're painting on. And obviously if you water them down, you will need to do a couple of coats. But it is worth doing, because the more coats you do, the deeper the colour gets. And it really is. It's nice to paint with. It cleans easily off your brush and that, considering it's acrylic paint. Sometimes they can be a bit sticky. These don't have that. I just really, really love them. Really, really, really love them. And the trouble is now I'm looking for something to paint all the time. But this side, look, it comes more. It's got my greens and blues. And then in the bottom of this one, you've got your purples, your blacks, and they're all metallic or pearlescent. So you've got bronze, pearl marmalade, pearl strawberry berry, pearl deep brown, silver, pearl spice grey, cactus, pearl olive, which is one of my favourite colour greens, is olive. But they all fit back in the box. It doesn't look like you could have so many paints in one box, but you can. And then literally you've got, let me move it out of the way because I don't want to get paint. Oh, let me clean my brush off first, otherwise that will go hard. Not so easy to clean out once it's gone hard. Okay, put the lid back on that before I spill it. Put that to one side and that can go to the kitchen. Right, so you've got all these colours, 36 acrylic colours, and they all are listed. And like I said earlier, the colours, I used to sort of put a little splodge on the lids, but I don't actually need to do that with these, because the colour that it shows you on the tube is actually the colour that's in it, which is very unusual, and it's just, they are absolutely amazing. Worth every penny. I would buy them again and again and again. So there's the ones we've just done, the blue ones and the pink, if you can see those. Look at that. You see how shiny they are? And that's just one coat. And one of those I did 2, because one of them where I cleaned my brush out had a little bit of water in it. So I did another one that was just solid, that colour. Now that black's dry, I've got sunshine coming in through the window, now you can see how it sort of shimmers from gold to black and back to gold. And then you've got the pink one here, which is lovely, lovely flat colour. They're just all very, very, very appealing. So what I will be doing is I have a dragon. I will be making a video where I make a clay dragon head, and I will be painting it with the Arteza Paints, and I've got some of the Arteza mica powders. Let me move that off because I don't want to get one button. Oh, dust, look. I use these a lot. This is 60 mica powders. Now I have to say, the mica powders that they come are also amazing. They shimmer, they do exactly what it says on the packaging, and it sticks to it beautifully. And because I bought the larger box, which is 50 something pound, which I do believe is in the sale, don't hold me to that, but it is in the sale at the moment, is worth getting. I would, at any point, if it became available, and I sort of finished buying what I needed to buy from Arteza, not that that's ever going to happen, because there's always stuff that I want to buy from Arteza, I would definitely replace with these. There's a lot of markets out there, not sort of a lot of different makes out in the market, and I would go back to Arteza every time. They really are. And then they send me lovely messages saying, would you like 10% off, or would you like 20% off? And I think, oh, bless them. Yes, I would. So then I go on and find something else. So a lot of my stuff is the Arteza. Like I say, I have used the clay. The clay is, I've only got a little bit of the clay left now, which is this. But it's soft. Straight away, I mean, I haven't touched that for about 3 days, 4 days. And as you can see, even with the arthritis in my hands, I can use it very, very, very easily. It's not much aggro at all. It's just I'm stuck now with this ball of purple. I don't really know what to use it for. So that's something I need to look into as well. So I might use them for tiles to go on a box. Perhaps if I've got a darker purple box, I could use the lighter purple for the tiles. So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my partial Arteza collection. I'm sure if I look, I've probably got other stuff as well, and they are definitely worth buying. I love the Arteza stuff. I recently bought a wood burning kit, which I will go through and show you. I only got it yesterday, but Arteza sell the pieces, slices of wood, which are very, very lovely and decorative. So I think I'm going to get some of those next, and we'll go from there. So thank you very much for watching. Please do subscribe, hit that subscribe button below. I've got a lot of videos that will be released over the next sort of 2 or 3 weeks, of lots of different crafts. I've got jewellery making and all sorts of things. And it would be really, really nice to see anything that you make. Pop it in the comments below. And thanks for watching. Bye-bye.